In Merrion versus Jicarilla Apache Tribe, the United States Supreme Court held that the Jicarilla Apache Tribe had the power to tax non-Indian oil producers that conduct business on the tribe's reservation. In Cotton Petroleum Corporation versus New Mexico, the sequel case to Merrion, the Supreme Court addressed whether the state of New Mexico could impose a tax on the same oil and gas producers. The Jicarilla Apache Tribe leased land on its reservation to Cotton Petroleum, a non-Indian company, under the authority granted to the tribe by the Indian Mineral Leasing Act of 1938. New Mexico spent about $3 million per year to provide on-reservation services to both Cotton and the tribe. The state also regulated some aspects of oil drilling on the reservation. Cotton produced oil on the reservation and was subject to a 6% tribal severance tax. The state of New Mexico also imposed an 8% severance tax on all oil producers in the state, including Cotton. This meant that Cotton's oil wells on the reservation were taxed at a total rate of 14%, compared to non-reservation wells that were only taxed at 8% by the state. In 1982, Cotton paid its state taxes under protest and challenged New Mexico's state tax. Cotton argued that New Mexico's state tax was invalid because the state's tax exceeded the value of the oil production services that the state provided on the reservation. The tribe filed an amicus brief, arguing that oil leases on the reservation would become less desirable if the state was allowed to continue imposing a state tax in addition to the tribe's tax. The trial court upheld New Mexico's tax. Cotton appealed to the New Mexico Court of Appeals, but the court affirmed the trial court's holding. Cotton appealed again, and the United States Supreme Court granted cert.